Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Back once more with another daily live stream, and as always, we got some very important news to cover in today's stream regarding this stream. Tier 1 listings heating up regarding Kaspa, but also in regarding to KRC20 tokens. We got a massive, I wouldn't even say leak, it's a leak to some people, I'm sure, but if you were in my free Discord server, you would already know about this leak regarding KRC20 tokens. Big tier 1 seemingly is on the horizon. Got more real world developments, other projects, Tau, Sui, you name it. And as always, if you should stream, people like, share with your friends and subscribe for more, because while Kaspa may be down today 4.1%, valued at 14.67 cents, I do still believe that Kaspa is due for a parabolic run very, very soon. Of course, you're looking at the chart right now, the trading view right now, you see XRP is doing exceptionally well, up 16.40%, now valued at $1.45. That is off the back of confirmation that the current SEC chair, Gary Gensler, is going to be resigning on the 20th of January when Trump takes office, which of course is a very, very big deal, very big signs therefore that XRP's lawsuit will come to an end, and we'll see crypto regulations very shortly after. We'll get back to that though in just a moment, because of course we want to cover Kaspa and what is to hopefully come very, very soon. Bigger bang, go back to the stream, man. Well, good morning to you too, my man. Welcome back to the stream. I really think Bert will be going parabolic soon, just like Kango. From what I've been seeing, I think there's a good chance of that as well. I saw once more in my free Discord server. Shout out to everyone in there right now. The link is on the screen right now on my home page, also in the description, also now in the chat. But I got showcased, I believe, from a Discord server of at least I think on the Discord server, some, I think Quick Crypto, not Quick Crypto, that's me, Crypto Galaxy was talking about Bert now, which of course he has quite a lot of influence in the space, so that's quite a big deal. But either way, I think Bert has a good chance to do very, very well. He's got a launch pad. I think Kaspa Ghost has got a good chance to do quite well as well, based on some developments I'm going to showcase in this stream as well. Ultimately, these KRC20 tokens, I think, are going to be poised for a very big surge shortly, following, again, developments happening in the space with these tokens, but also hopefully following Kaspa's surge as well. Right now, we can see actually Kango has become number one. It has flipped the likes of Nacho, and I imagine that's because Kango's team, their devs, the community is constantly building more and more and more, whereas Nacho, much as I love Nacho has been quite reserved recently, not been doing as much, been quite quiet, so therefore I imagine a lot of the Nacho holders have flipped to Kango. Now we can see Kango right now has got almost 6 million 24-hour trading volume. That's by far the most we've ever seen of any KRC20 token. $41.4 million market cap. That's a very, very big milestone. I'll mention why in a moment, but also Nacho, it's not doing badly, but in comparison right now, it has fallen off a little bit. The thing to note though, which is important to note, is that whilst Kango's doing very, very well, the holders are significantly less, right? Which to me is a sign that Kango has majority whales and bigger holders in the project. You know, Kaspi is at 14 million, but it's got 3,000 holders, so it's got 400 more. Nacho, of course, is smaller now, but it's got 16,000 holders. So whereas Kango right now is by far the strongest in this space, to me, the number of holders in comparison to the likes of Nacho tells me that it's mainly being controlled by the whales and the bigger people with more capital. So if you're a smaller investor, just be very wary of that. Not financial advice, of course, but either way, Kango, not taking away anything away from Kango. Kango's doing very, very well right now. Now to get into the start of this stream, we got this first post here from Mexi Kaspa Fraud, ultimately saying that now that is confirmed. Mexi still drives the majority of the trading volume. They are back to their usual tricks, pushed the price of Kaspa below 15 cents and then immediately put up a sell wall. We can see that right here. And we can go back to Kaspa right now. We can see it right here as well. With the trading volume right now, BitGet had now actually surged massively. It was around 7%, I think, yesterday. Now it's up to 15%. Whereas Bybit has flipped. So now it used to be 21 million, now it's on 13 million. But either way, both the volumes are still relatively high. Kraken is still not getting the volume it wants just yet. And that's partly because it has no botting, with the likes of Mexi, which has majority of the volume, the most volume for Kaspa right now. It has got a lot of botting going on, a lot of sell walls, hence why the volume's so high, and that's why also they can control the price of Kaspa, because they're the majority of the volume through the botting and stuff like that. But either way, I'd like to believe that in due time, when the adoption grows of Kaspa and when the cycle gets into a more of an altcoin season, which again will happen in due time, I believe as well, we'll see Kraken's volume going up, being the so-called most trusted exchange out of the lot, the first tier 1 for Kaspa, and that'll be a big indicator for the tier 1s to get involved as well, not to mention for the fact that also we have the confirmation again of the Binance Web3 wallet coming back to CoinMarketCap. Of course, that was on CoinMarketCap, it got removed or it was hidden, and now it's back again. Kaspa, once again, CoinMarketCap is showing that Kaspa is on the Binance Web3 wallet and even Trust Wallet now. But we do not even have an official announcement that it is live. So we have no official announcement that is live. There's no connection there, apart from the fact that we are investigating ourselves to find this connection. After hinting at Kaspa integration on Web3 wallet with Binance, CoinMarketCap has added Trust Wallet on the Kaspa page as well. Both Binance-owned wallets do not officially support Kaspa network yet, but a few wallets have started to notice climb the ranks loading Kaspa bags lately. Potentially we are seeing an inevitable surge with Kaspa and a Binance testing very, very soon. In that regard, Binance sooner than you think, but that comes down from this post here. And we can check it out for ourselves. We got these two wallets in particular, number 5 and number 9. Both have been accumulating Kaspa seemingly for quite some time. You know, this one's now at 337 million Kaspa. Number 9 is at 201. And if that is the so-called Web3 wallet, Binance, and also Trust Wallet, then again, combined they've got 500 and almost 540 million Kaspa. Again, this is speculation, not financial advice. This is not confirmation by any means, but there's evidence to showcase this now. Beforehand, it was just Binance, then it was removed, and now it's Binance and the Trust Wallet. Two Binance-owned wallets that are now showcasing that they are supported by Kaspa, or at least on the website. And again, CoinMarketCap, they are owned by Binance. So that is a significant announcement, quite a big connection, if you will, and to me, a potentially big indicator that Binance are preparing to list Kaspa potentially by the end of the year. You know, time will tell, of course, but I think there is a good chance we could see Binance loading up Kaspa and listing the project very, very soon. We do have confirmation again from Warrior and Nil that the Binance integration of Kaspa is already complete. So they are done. It's just a case of actually listing the project. We have no announcement from Binance, but I'm sure in due time we will get that listing. Because again, two wallets supported by Binance on a Binance-controlled platform, CoinMarketCap, is now is now here with Kaspa. You know, the wallets are here with Kaspa. It's a very, very big deal. But I digress. You know, time will tell. Either way, Kaspa is not pumping right now, and I know I've been, you know, briefly checking over through my community recently. My community's been popping off a lot recently because there's been a lot of about a better choice of words, a lot of emotions, I guess, running rampant. The fact that, you know, Kaspa has a Kraken, very big deal, but yet now Kaspa is down again to 14.7 cents, below 15, and people are quite frustrated with that once more. Again, completely understandable. For me, from what I understand, the majority of people who do feel that way is people who are leverage trading, people who are just spot trading and holding it for the long term, people like me and other people in my community, I'm sure, as well. We're not too bothered about these correction behavior. We're frustrated a bit, I guess, but ultimately we're holding it long term, so we're not too bothered. And for me, the announcement coming through right now regarding KRC20 stuff, regarding Kaspa, again, potentially building speculation, heating up speculation of Binance supporting and eventually listing Kaspa. To me, when these developments happen, that's when we'll see the price surge. And it's quite obvious, without Binance and Coinbase, it's really, really hard for a project to do anything significant. That's quite evident. That's why Kaspa, despite having Kraken, which is big, it's not doing anything. I haven't got Binance or Coinbase, the two largest exchanges in the world. With them, Kaspa will definitely surge in value. There's no doubt about that in my mind. It's just a case. It's not even a case of when it will happen. Or no, it's not even a case of if it will happen. It's a question of when. Because these exchanges will list Kaspa. I believe that strongly. It's just when we don't know. But they will. And I want to say at this current moment in time of the surging announcement we've been hearing in connection to Binance and Kaspa, that we'll see it hopefully by the end of the year. But again, time will tell. I had this post again yesterday that I showcased from Kaspa Enthusiast, which showcased that Zodia now supports Kaspa, which is a very, very big deal. And of course, Zodia have partnerships and clients with Wall Street institutions, the likes of 21 Shares, again, a very, very big deal. And apparently, Kaspa Enthusiast here found a post from 21 Shares where they share that they have decided to explore Kaspa. You know, absolutely huge, huge news. So where we had yesterday Zodia now partnering with Kaspa, supporting Kaspa is a very big deal. We have also a post here from 21 Shares himself, which also said they start to explore Kaspa. So once more, Wall Street are aware of Kaspa. Once more, a very, very big deal. I can't even put it into words how big of a deal that is. So I think we're going to end up seeing Kaspa ETFs and ETPs in this cycle, which also helps sending its price much, much higher. Again, being the Bitcoin 2.0 equivalent, the future Bitcoin, if you will, being able to use as a medium of exchange, also a store of value, but mainly a medium of exchange, whereas Bitcoin can only really be used as a store of value. We can see right here, absolutely massive, massive news as they are now exploring Kaspa, you know. So yeah, very, very interesting to see all in all. And again, as Kaspa puts it here, potentially we'll see Kaspa ETPs in the near future. Every day, everyone says Kaspa's going up to make millions, but in reality, Kaspa's top. This cycle is already in. It's again, if people believe that, that's perfectly fine. Like you're welcome to believe what you want. I'm not telling you, buy Kaspa. That's not what I'm telling you at all. I'm just stating my belief that Kaspa's going to go higher from here. I don't believe 20 cents is the top for Kaspa. Not when Bitcoin is not. If Bitcoin's top is 100k, then maybe, but it's not. Bitcoin's top's not 100k, not even close. Bitcoin's going to reach, in my opinion, at least 150k. Maybe 120 worst case, but 150k is where I'm aiming for. And I think even then it can go much higher because no one can truly fathom the amount of money about to flood into this space. Like right now, we're all trying to make predictions of where we're going to see Kaspa and crypto go, but we don't have the capital, the arsenal to understand how much money is about to flood into the space. We're going to see trillions flood in. The market cap of crypto, currently around 3 trillion, is likely to go explode to 6 at least in this cycle. So a double in the market cap from here. Kaspa's not going to stay at 14, or Kaspa's not going to stay below 20 cents if there's a double in crypto market cap. It's just not going to happen. Don't get me wrong, without tier ones, Kaspa's going to struggle, but again, we're seeing the developments more and more now. Roy O'Neill from the KRI saying integration is done with Binance and Kaspa. A Binance-owned website showcasing wallets, 2 wallets that they own that is now with Kaspa, so to speak. We've had Kaspa have an interview with Binance already in the past. That was the most popular interview ever on their page, on their platform. They've got a zero fees mining pool. They've got futures contracts. So Binance and Kaspa, they are already and they're all integrated together. So for me, again, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's why there's no tier 1 listings. Wait for the next cycle. Again, I don't think we're in the next cycle. We already got a tier 1 anyways. So that statement to an extent is invalid. That's why no tier 1 listings, because they have listed. You got Bybit, arguably a tier 1. But if not, then you've got Kraken. Kraken is a tier 1. It's not a massive, it's not Binance or Coinbase, it's a tier 1. But that was something I think I did mention around the time of Kraken listing. I said, I can guarantee this now. When Kraken lists and their volume is not as big as we suspect maybe, people are going to say, oh, Kraken's not a tier 1 anymore. Because, they expect tier 1s means price to the moon sort of thing. That's only with Binance and Coinbase. In that regard, do you think only Binance and Coinbase are tier 1s then? I disagree. I think there are multiple tier 1s, but these two are the titans of tier 1s. We have one tier 1, definitely, arguably 2 in Bybit. KF calls it a tier 1, so you could argue it's a tier 1. Binance again seems to be gearing up, so I'm hoping that's going to happen for the end of the year. I think it will definitely happen this cycle. You've got more news regarding Wall Street getting involved. You've got Grayscale considering Kaspa under ETFs, and now you've got Zodia, who have 21 shares, therefore potentially Kaspa ETPs are coming soon. So yeah, not again targeting you, much as it might sound like that. It wasn't my intention to target anyone. It's a case of the frustration in the Kaspa community. I get it. I do. But at the same time, when I look through the developments that I do daily before I make these videos, these streams, I'm like, okay, Kaspa's not moving, it's frustrating. This is why it's not moving because of XE, frustrating. But I'm like, okay, so Binance is gearing up more, so that sounds quite good. Wall Street's getting more involved, that sounds quite good. We've seen developments from KRC20, everything else, that sounds quite good. ETFs, ETPs, 10 BPS still incoming, all these sort of developments. I'm like, you know what? It's going to do better. I just believe personally not financial advice is going to do better. And in regard to that anyways, Kaspa has already made millionaires. Those who got into Kaspa really early, back down, down here, which some people did get into it over a year ago, they're already millionaires, a lot of them. Some of us didn't get in till the peak here, and that's why we're frustrated because we're down. I mean, I got in again around 5 cents, so I'm not too bothered. But either way, if I got in at the peak and started at the peak, I still don't think I'd be too bothered because again, my plan is to hold it for the next 2 or 3, 4 cycles. So from 20 cents, it's going to go much, much higher from there in this cycle and cycle to follow that as well. So yeah, there's a lot incoming for Kaspa. That's why I still remain. It's not like Sui or other projects in this space where they've kind of finished and they just got VCs to pump the price up higher and higher, whereas you've got Kaspa, they are nowhere near finished. Kaspa got a lot more incoming for it to allow it to go higher, with more developments, with more listings, KRI getting involved, smart contracts, you name it. Bert and Kango, yeah, those two right now seem to be the most promising right now. Bert is currently down a little bit, down 1%, 4 million market cap, 1.17 million 24-hour trading volume. We can see now, actually, and someone let me know in my community again, my free Discord server, that they've now changed the Kaspa in regards to how it's like normally used to start based on volume like that, and now they've put it to just the standard being in regards to the standard being in regards to market cap now, seemingly. So that's why Nacho at the top right now, Kango top it right now, then Nacho, then Kaspi, then Dog K, Kaspa, and so on and so forth. But again, Bert volume right now is really, really high. I have been hearing a lot recently as well regarding KREX, which I'm optimistic about. We see KREX right now is doing amazing numbers, almost a 4x in the span of 24 hours or so, or last 7 days. Again, very, very bullish. Currently 2.4 million market cap, only 100,000 trading volume, but I don't think that's too bad. The holders again doing quite well, and I've heard a lot in my community that they believe KREX could be, not the next Kango per se, but one underneath Kango that could do equally very, very well. Only about 7 days. I think if I go to my Discord server and try and find where people talk about KREX, because I saw it in here. People are saying, not financial advice by any means, but we can see this post here that KREX is currently going parabolic. We've seen that already. And they haven't really got many, if any, listings just yet. Shout out to Cash Ching for this post here, because I think it's insightful, and I do completely agree that KREX right now is doing a serious amount of numbers, and it hasn't even got the listings it needs just yet, but it could do quite well. That's not me not trying to shield the project, but I'm explaining right now how impressive the project looks right now without any listings. With the listings, with the likes of XT, Mexi, CoinX, CoinStore, Bitconomy, all the ones that are currently supporting KRC20, KREX could be a potentially big adopter. We'll have to wait and see, of course. Time will tell. Good morning to you, Greg. Welcome back to the stream, my man. I agree, Bert's about to explode on KRC20. Right now, I think the very, very same thing as well. Kango and Bully. Kango, again, looking very, very good. I've heard a lot of people shilling Bully, especially on my Twitter. I haven't seen a lot. I haven't paid too much attention to the shilling of Bully, truth be told. Bully right now, $408,000 market cap. Volume is 131,000, and holders again 1.4k. It's not doing too bad. Again, if it gets the listings, maybe it does well, but again, it's tough to say right now. Yo, talk to about to stream, my man. I'm starting to get used to the idea that Kaspa and KRC20 will only start rising when the altcoin season starts. People are looking for undervalued coins. I mean, that's kind of what happens, right? Look at the space right now. The only assets that are really pumping right now today are the ones that are in direct conjunction with the lawsuit. Algorand's doing well because that's kind of similar to XRP in respect to real world assets that have been kind of stuffed with the SEC. Same thing can be said for HBAR as well. Both are doing similar numbers due to that fact. Otherwise, then, Bitcoin's kind of staying stagnant around, nearing 100k. It did surpass 99k, close to 100k. And I think once the Bitcoin dominance starts to, rescind a little bit, we'll start seeing the money filter into the other projects and start pumping more and more. Percusperv, welcome back to stream, my man. What's up, brother? Exchanges are waiting for the best time to list Kaspa so they can make the most amount of their money. Yes, also potential. I mean, we heard from the KF they're also waiting for higher volume as well. Right now, the volume for Kaspa is around 147 million, so it's come down a little bit. This is normally the region we've seen it at. If it drops below 100 million, I'd start being a little bit worried personally. But either way, volume's not doing too bad all in all for Kaspa right now. And they are probably waiting for a better entry price to get into Kaspa. Again, speculation once more that we are seeing two wallets in particular that have been accumulating heavily since March, and buying around the same time, pretty much every single time as well. So again, it could be Binance in disguise, but again, that's speculation. It's not confirmation at all. They wait for the next cycle. If you believe that, then fine. You're welcome to your own beliefs. I don't think they'll wait for the next cycle. I mean, we've got a tier 1 again already, so Kraken is a tier 1. I think Binance is going to be coming soon enough. And that's enough. There's enough developments there to show to back up my belief. Kraken was selling Kaspa when it was the first live for every sense. I have not seen that. I'm not discrediting the opinion of that, or even if it is fact. I haven't seen that on any timelines per se. But I mean, if they did, then I mean that also explains why the price of Kaspa has gone down a little bit. For the most part, I think it's mainly due to MEXC, but again, time will tell. You know, is what it is. But in continuation, anyways, we've got again Kaspa KF again just spreading that adoption more and more, which is good to see. You've got the Australian summit right now. Oh no, some fresh air in America to get more yes elements. So yeah, we're seeing America, North American blockchain summit, which apparently the KF are going to be in attendance to, which is very good to see. Obviously, right now, Kaspa are currently in Australia as well, like some Polinsky, talking about Kaspa, which is very, I mean, that's big. Want to hear more and more stuff about this, because again, it's the adoption we need for Kaspa right now. That's ultimately Kaspa's problem right now. It's not the developments, it's the adoption. More adoption we get, the highest price will likely go. And in this regard, then we've got a lot of announcement regarding KRC20, or, well, almost. Bitcoin has put the hot token of the week being Kaspa, which is good to see, although Kaspa's not really doing great right now, but either way, seems to be still the hot token for Bitcoin, which is good to see. But then we've got KRC20 news, KPOR, listed on Bitcoin, very cool to see. Kaspa Ghost, one that I do have a lot of belief in to be a big project. They've got a major announcement here, you know. They have the first ever community on KRC20, an innovative new protocol waiting to explode, coming very soon. They've got a mascot of Kaspa's Ghost DAG protocol. That's why, you know, Ghost DAG, Kaspa Ghost makes sense. They're fair launch with fully decentralized distribution with no pre-mines. Again, fair launch, love to hear that. Unruggable, built for the people by the people. They've got a 6-episode animated series in the works. Crypto history in the making. Again, good to hear. Another exchange that's been dropping today. We're just getting started now. I'm pretty sure that is going to be this here. That's come out just today. Change Finance. So, you know, not the major MEXC or major Kraken or anything like that, but either way, more adoption for Kaspa Ghost, which is good to see. And, you know, Kaspa Market release is just around the corner, opening the doors to limited possibilities. Ultimately, these KRC20 tokens, they are building a hell of a lot right now. A lot. And these sort of developments in due time will pan out to more adoption and therefore price rising from here. Mainly what the community wants to see right now, which drives the price, is listings. That's why Kango is doing so well, because Kango is just pumping out listings left, right and center. With the listings that will follow, I'm sure with the developments, we'll see the price rise higher and higher. I'm very sure of that. And in that regard to listings, got this post here leading up to the bombshell tier 1, dare I say, confirmation. Kango seems to be emerging as the flagship KRC20 meme token. It's currently second place, well now it's even first now, above Nacho. Undisputed King showing a trading volume which surpasses the likes of Conan, Nacho and Burt combined. So yeah, Kango's doing very, very well now. And then we have this post, shout out to, I think it was Cheeky, let me check his name, so I give him his credit. Cheeky Ninja Cat, shout out to my manager in the stream right now, who showcased this post here from their Telegram, which showcases that negotiating with a tier 1 exchange right now in this instant, tier 1 exchange at $40 million market cap. Huge news. Now, we did see earlier this stream, Kango did surpass $40 million. Right now, it seems to have corrected below that again. Right now, it's at right now it's at $40 million again. So right now, it's hovering on that $40 million market cap. So that could therefore mean, well, not even therefore mean, it is confirmation from the developer, therefore, that we will see a tier 1 to Kango very soon, most likely. Now, in regard to which tier 1 it's going to be, it depends on what the community believes. Now, we believe that Kraken is a tier 1. So there could be Kraken, because Kraken now do support Kaspa. The KF believe that Bybit is a tier 1, and it's number 2, so it wouldn't be a bad thing either. So maybe it's Bybit they're referring to. At the same time, I would not put it past to be the likes of Binance. The reason why I say Binance is because Binance right now, they have been very, very bullish in listing meme tokens. So if the volume for Kango's only been out for 32 days. You know, it's done incredibly well in its lifetime. You can see already it's just been going up and up and up. You know, a very, very surprising but shocking growth for a meme. And it's got a massive number of listings already, from MEXC to CoinEx to Bitconomy, Bitmart, Ascendex. There's only 2 or 3 that are on Ascend right now, to my knowledge. And now with this confirmation, this screenshot here from Kango, we should see hopefully a tier 1 very, very shortly for Kango. Now it's past $40 million market cap. So Kaspa tier 1 listings are heating up. Seemingly Binance is again preparing to list Kaspa, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll see. But Kango again have now also confirmed that there will be a tier 1 following $40 million market cap. So now we have got over $40 million, $41 million right now. And I think it's going to stay in that. I mean, we could see again the sort of sell the news event, tier 1, pump price, and then come back down again. But either way, Kango is proving itself to be right now the strongest KRC20 token, even surpassing Nacho, which I didn't think was going to happen, at least not so soon. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, and the community believes that Kango will be the big one. And I think this is again due to the fact that seemingly a lot of the holders, I think, are whales. Because look, Kango's got over 16,000 holders in comparison to only less than 3k. And markup's actually bigger for Kango, so that means to me there are bigger holders in Kango. So again, they could decide to pump the bag and sell it off. We'll wait and see. But either way, I'm not going to discredit the fact that we're going to see a lot of good stuff for Kango very soon, a lot of listings already, and potentially now a tier 1 very, very soon. So again, huge news all around. While they wait for the next cycle for any reason, I mean, yeah. Okay, let's not address that completely. KRC will go parabolic soon. Kango is killing it. Bert will soon go on a moon mission. I believe that as well. Again, Kango seemingly is going crazy. A lot coming soon. Bert has his own launch pad. I think Bert also going to be a big gainer in the cycle as well. Kaspa pumped everything dumped, so it topped out. That's okay. Yeah, Kaspa pumped when everything dumped. And Christian Ludwig said, which I agree with, Kaspa probably pumped too much too early. But it doesn't mean it's ended. It just means now that everything's pumping and Kaspa's not pumping, people are now getting emotional about it and stressing out about it. You know? Like, for me, I don't see Kaspa not doing anything in the cycle. Kaspa's had an amazing run already, and I think it's still going to go higher from the cycle. You know, again, the proof is in the pudding right now. This here is speculation. Yeah, the Binance are speculation. That's official. Zodia now supports Kaspa. That's official. That's a big deal. Grayscale, considering Kaspa, that's not speculation. That's a big deal. Grayscale are considering Kaspa. 10 BPS are coming Q1. That's, again, confirmed from the developers. You've got confirmation again from developers that Sparkle, Project Sparkle, which is again smart contracts, are coming out in summer 2025. KRI confirmed once more that we're going to see some significant developments and projects launching following smart contracts. All the developments won't keep Kaspa at just 20 cents. That for me is not the top. But again, you know, that's not me telling you to get into Kaspa by any means. If you don't want to get into Kaspa, you don't like the project, that's fine. Sell your Kaspa if you want to. You don't believe in it, that's fine. I'm not telling you to buy it. I continue to DCA into the project because I believe in it and I want to hold it long term. I'm not holding for the cycle. I'm not leverage trading. I'm spot investing. I'm holding it and holding it. I mean, I'll take profits, of course, but I'm holding it for long term because I believe it's going to go. Sure. Kraken Kaspa balance is going down for few people buying on their platform. What are you talking about? Okay, so yeah, they're not selling it. It's just going down because people are buying it. Makes sense. Retailers here look at the. I mean, yeah. Let's try and remain respectful in the chat while we can. You know, the Discord server has been doing the same thing as well. A lot of people who get into Kaspa now, they're either new to crypto or they are maybe struggling to understand. Again, ultimately, people are here to make money. The whole reason people are in crypto, they're here to make money time and time again. So they want, you know, they want the price to go up, which is understandable. But again, if you want to see quick profits, then I would just say go to memes. Or even go to XRP right now. That thing's pumping like crazy because of the lawsuit. But if you're looking for a potential good long-term investment, which is what I'm looking for, that's why I choose Kaspa. You know, I mean, retail's definitely coming back. I've been seeing that much as well right now. Coinbase right now is the top app on iOS right now, I think, for financial apps. Even Phantom Wallet's jumping the rankings, surpassing Instagram, which is crazy. So definitely retail's coming back right now, and that's expected. Bitcoin's now 100k. If they're going to get more and more parabolic from here. But the fact the way for me to look at Kaspa is what's incoming for Kaspa and also what it's done so far. People right now, for the most part, are looking at it in the last 3-month time frame, saying, "Oh yeah, it's a bad project. It's topped out here." And I'm like, okay, but then you look out and see what it's done so far, and it's not even a complete project. To me, that's a different story entirely because a lot of other projects in this space are complete. Kaspa's like 20% complete. It's still got a lot more coming for it. It's developing more and more. And it's also number 32, which it's dropped down from being top 20 at one point, but number 32 with only one tier 1 of Kraken. And it was even higher than that with no tier 1s. Right now, all the volume again with retail coming back, we can see now that was around 20 billion, probably about a month or two ago. Now it's at 40 billion. Even Coinbase, that was at 2, now it's at almost 10. So retail's definitely back, but without these two in particular, the volume for Kaspa does struggle, and I see that much. I accept that much. Coinbase, when that comes, again, I can't say for sure. Coinbase may not come this cycle. Coinbase are terrible in regards to listing. They've always been terrible. They always list at the peak of the cycle. Binance, there's a lot of sources from speculation sources here, which, you know, does have some form of, you know, credibility behind it. Again, Binance Web3 wallet is a big deal, but that's speculation again if they're going to list it. But we have confirmation again from the KII, Roy O'Neill, who is, KII is acting as a market maker for Kaspa. He confirmed the Binance integration with Kaspa is done. So if it's done, why they wait to list next cycle? They've done that. They're just waiting for the time to actually get in and list the project. So it's just a matter of when, not if, when. It'll happen this cycle. I'm confident in that. But yeah, I think, again, BERT, I'm bullish on BERT. My personal picks of KRC20, I don't hold any right now, but I plan to get to them very, very soon. Kango I might have missed out on, but, there'll be ample opportunity in the future as well. Again, memes never die, in my opinion, either way. But Kango, I like Kango. Natcha, I still bullish on Natcha, despite its corrective behavior right now, and it's falling off. I still like Natcha, I like Kaspa. Kaspa Ghost, I'm very bullish. Kaspa Ghost is one of my top 3, I'd say. Gold, Conan, BERT, again, very high up there. KREX is climbing the rankings quickly as well. Pretty much all the ones that are in the top right now are the ones that I actually do believe in. Coincidence, I guess, but the ones that I do believe in, the ones that are currently at the top. I think Kiki has potential. K-Paul maybe as well, being the first actual dog of Kaspa, but again, Conan's taking that dog spot, I think, right now. Or I guess dog K is, but I think Conan, just in terms of volume, is just proving itself a bit more right now. But yeah, I mean, Kango's doing incredible right now. I think BERT's got a good chance as well. There's also a good potential for those in the chat who are looking at the people fudding Kaspa. They may just be trolling. Again, that's also completely possible. Welcome all to the stream for Kaspa. We welcome you here. Look at Kaspa's full chart. It went up the whole time and everything went down. Now Kaspa's done for the cycle. Okay, so your premise on Kaspa, my man, is purely market charts and TA, which is, in my personal belief, a terrible way to invest. Terrible. Because you're basing your whole ideology on a project based purely on TA and markets. That is like not even half of what you need. I think you'll be more successful as a trader, again, personally, not financial advice, but more successful as a trader if you're looking at real world developments over TA. Best would be doing both. I can look at the market chart the whole time here. I'm like, okay, so the parabolic run has come down for the past 3-4 months. It's quite sad, but in the last month, beginning of November, is up. So it's done terrible in the last 4 months in comparison, but in the last month it's done well. It had a top here, yes. Maybe a bit early, yes. But again, when you look at the developments coming out for Kaspa, it's not like they just stopped doing anything. They haven't at all. The real developments, again, if you look more towards around the real developments this side as well. European second largest insurance company has bought 24.75% of MicroStrategy's 2031 convertible note offering. Very, very bullish, because MicroStrategy are one of the biggest Bitcoin holders. The $7.13 trillion asset manager Charles Schwab, incoming CEO, says, I have not bought crypto and now I feel silly. The bullish belief right now in crypto is crazy, which means Bitcoin's going to go high, which means eventually when Bitcoin dominance falls off, that money will cycle into the altcoins, sending all projects, including Kaspa, much, much higher. And again, because Kaspa is similar to Bitcoin in the sense that it's a proof of work, and a lot of Bitcoin maxis who don't like any other project right now, they actually started liking Kaspa and investing into Kaspa. So when the Bitcoin dominance falls off, a lot of that money will flow into Kaspa, in my personal belief. Look, here we can see Q4 outlook from institutional papers. Institutional analysts are now adopting the retail style language, saying, okay, now pump it. But they're bullish on crypto for this quarter, where it's going to go. We've already seen what it's done so far, especially with Trump now being in office. And again, Gary Gensler now leaving. 20th of January, not far off now. When Trump gets into office, the day Trump gets into office, Gary Gensler leaves. That'll be a very bullish day for crypto, no doubt about it. So, yeah. Other projects, again, are doing very, very well. Sui has just signed a strategic partnership with $1.5 trillion asset manager Franklin Templeton. Very big news for Sui. And Tao, one of the biggest, not the biggest AI project right now, is got a lot of, getting some promo from Grayscale for their trust, which is therefore leading to an ETF. So Tao ETFs are coming soon enough as well. I ultimately believe that there are multiple ways to make money in this space. Kaspa's one of my favorites as a long-term investment, my biggest holding by far. But again, what Kaspa does in the cycle doesn't bother me. I have multiple bags. I have stuff in XRP, I have stuff in Sui, I have stuff in Tao, I have stuff in Desync, I have stuff in POR Vulcan Forge, I have stuff in meme tokens as well, I have stuff in C. I love C a lot as well. I do hold multiple tokens to diversify my assets to make money in other sectors. In the chance Kaspa does not do well, but Kaspa for me is where I hold my money. as a long-term investment because I think it's going to do very, very well this cycle and cycle to follow as well. But I do look towards all avenues, not just market analysis, TA, to determine my investments. You know, I don't just look at XRP at 50 cents. If I looked at this chart alone for XRP in the past year or so, I would have said, oh yeah, that's terrible, I'm not getting into that. It's been at 50 cents for the longest time. But I knew the developments around the lawsuit. I knew what was coming. I did my research into XRP and I thought, okay, a good chance of it. I'm up 3x. Because I looked at real developments as well. You can't base it all on TA. You need to do more research, man. You do. Personally, again. Well, yeah, Binance has futures, mining pool, and a Web3 wallet leaked. And again, Roy O'Neill confirmed integration with Kaspa's done. Binance with Kaspa is close. When? Don't know, but it's close. Like, yes, Kaspa's sleeping right now, even XRP, but XRP punk for the lawsuits. I mean, again, I'm happy. I'm happy, but I understand the sentiment behind Kaspa Fund. Of course I do. You know, Kaspa's had a terrible 3-4 months. Last month, this month so far is actually doing very well. You know, up 45%. It's not incredible, but that's still decent if you got in at the bottom there. Even if you got in from November 1st, it's still up 30% almost. It's not bad. It's not bad. In the past, you know, since August 1st, you're down about 29%. But we have seen corrective behavior of Kaspa in the past. It's nothing new. If you're a new investor or you're new to Kaspa, then yeah, it might be new to you. But we've seen similar corrective behavior when Kaspa made an all-time high of 15 cents here, came down 40%. Or previously, when it made an all-time high of 18 cents, came down here 46%. The biggest correction we've seen recently for Kaspa was the one just happening now at 20 cents, down 50% correction. But we've seen that stuff all over the place, all the time. Like, go back even in history, further in history, you can see here. 72% correction, and now look where Kaspa went from here. That was at 3 cents. Now look where we're at. If you end up being emotional, you're going to struggle. I always reiterate, don't be emotional, be logical. Look at the logic behind it. The developments coming up for Binance, what's coming for Kaspa, and just do your research into the project. Adika, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Happy Friday, Kango flying. You're not too late, but hurry. Next Kango is KREX, 2.5 million, just 7 days. Make money with KRC20 and wait for Kaspa. Again, that's also a very, Arika accidentally highlights that here as well. That's another crucial reason why Kaspa also is correcting. Because Kaspa's, people, in my opinion, it might sound, maybe I'm getting a little bit snobbish here, and I apologize if I do, but Kaspa, people naively believe that Kaspa is going to jump to 30 cents straight off Kraken listing. That's not going to happen. That was never going to happen. We had the listing, we had a lot of FOMO, price drove up from here, very good to see, 50%, it's come back down. Down what, 20% since this peak here? 15-20% from here. The money from this peak has cycled back into KRC20, hence why these projects are now starting to fly a little bit more. Some of them are not, but mainly it's all going to Kango right now because it all adopts into Kango. You know, that's, again, look, KREX again, KREX is doing incredible, so yeah, I agree, KREX right now, people seem to believe a lot in KREX. I don't understand the meme behind KREX, so I'm just going to look more into it, because again, it looks, again, doing very, very well, holders are doing not too bad, you know, price is going parabolic. Maybe it's another project that whales are getting into, it's too soon to say, but either way, it's looking decent as well. But yeah, I mean, Kaspa, the project right now is struggling, I agree with that, but for where it's going and where it should go in the future with the developments coming through, keeping a logical mindset, I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, Kaspa doesn't really do as much as we want to believe in the cycle. I take profits, go to the bear market, and then put it back in again. But in the long term, and I'm talking, you know, 10, 20, 30 years from now, then I'm more than happy being at Kaspa right here at 14 cents. If you're looking for quicker gains, then go to Sui, go to Tau, go to even XRP right now, go to memes. That's where the quick gains will be, because that's, you know, VC backing or cult-like incentive. Kaspa's got a good cult-like incentive, but again, it's being manipulated by, you know, big exchanges like MEXC right now and other things. But again, Kaspa is a proof of work. You know, then they don't, the developers aren't focusing on pumping the price. They're focused on making a good project. And in due time, that will, in my belief, stand the test of time and make Kaspa a very strong project. Again, that's what the KRI involved with Kaspa. I don't have nearly that much in Kaspa. If you're saying you do, then yeah, I'm sure it's irritating, but I don't have that much in Kaspa at all. I've not got that much at all. I wish I did. But yeah, I'm sure. I'm now getting the inkling that a lot of the chat is now more so people trolling to FUD to, you know, joke around. Either way, you know, I'm still gonna practice what I preach, which is again the belief in Kaspa. You know, I can joke around it all I can, but I can joke around all I can, and I try to. But there are times where I do need to just act as the voice of reason, if you will, and try and, I guess, for those who may be confused with the element of potential trolling in the chat, it's just, again, what's coming to Kaspa does not leave me concerned at all. You know, it's frustrating, I'm sure, with Kaspa price not doing as well, but with what's incoming for Kaspa, Wall Street getting more involved, Binance gearing up, you know, more adoption coming through, KRC20 going parabolic, Kango doing incredibly well right now, and even a tier 1 seemingly going to be coming very, very soon now, with it now surpassing 40 million market cap. You know, tier 1s are flooding to Kaspa quicker and quicker. So, yeah, the title, while the title is not misleading, Kaspa tier 1 listings are heating up, Binance seemingly closer, and Kango's now getting involved. Kaspa has already made millionaires early on in the cycle, and they will make many more, I'm sure. And the cycle to follow in that as well, people who are having a smaller allocation will also look like it's going much, much higher as well. Why are you guys looking at the Kaspa stream? Just get out. I mean, yeah. Again, I believe they're just trolling, but either way, I mean, it is what it is, right? You can only say so much, right? And I didn't even clock, but Eureka's donation was the 5th super on the live stream. So again, I mean, not the virginity this time. I'm not taking someone's first donation, but even the 5th one. The 5th donation. Thank you very much, Eureka, for the donation once more. And shout out to everyone on the stream. If you enjoy these streams, again, leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. Because again, despite the frustration right now, I'm still going to be here as a voice of reason if you can. And and you know, even though since I started streaming, Kaspa had a very rough cycle. You know, I started streaming on the 1st, literally the peak here, and Kaspa's had a very rough cycle since then. But I do believe that you know, my patience will be proven. I've been in crypto for at least 5-6 years. I've gone through cycles before. Kaspa's a very unique one for me, and it's going to do well. I have a lot of people who I have speak to who are also as knowledgeable, if not more knowledgeable than me, and they also believe in Kaspa. So yeah, my convictions never wavered with Kaspa. I just wish I'd gone to it a little bit earlier. I got in at 5. I could have got in at 3 cents, you know. What's up, Didi? We're about to stream, my man. Hope you're doing well today. Only people frustrated are the ones that hold just Kaspa and not playing with KRC20. I mean, yeah, the people who are frustrated with Kaspa right now are either people who are just holding Kaspa, their whole wallet's in Kaspa, which again, much like I love Kaspa, I think it's always better diversifying. That's why my allocation is 70% Kaspa, but it's not all. People who are holding just Kaspa are frustrated, but also people who are trying to leverage trade. I have a few people in my community and my free Discord server who have joined recently, I believe, who are leverage traders, and they want to try and maximize their profit and, you know, get in at 11 cents and get out at 18 cents. I'm like, cool, that's fine. Make your money, make your back however you can. I'm not going to be against that, but, you know, Kaspa is, you know, for what it is, I don't think it's going to act like every other project, you know? Like, who would have predicted XRP would have gone to $1.50 in 3 weeks from the SEC, Gary Gensler saying, oh yeah, I'm leaving now? I suspected $1, not $1.50. Like, XRP could really go power. It's almost at $100 billion market cap again. Like, we haven't seen these sort of numbers for XRP since the last bull cycle, where it peaked at $1.80. Like, XRP is doing incredibly well, all things considered. And it could definitely go much, much higher. It's the real world developments that take into account what's happening with crypto project. And for me, Kaspa, the developments are good, but Kaspa it's again, it's a lot of FOMO, a lot of development. Nothing actually happened yet. Kraken, again, great, but it's not enough to cause the price to go up. It's the first tier 1, fantastic, but it's not enough to cause the price to go up. It's, again, it could be the incentive needed for the other tier 1s to jump involved. The KF confirmed what they want to see is high volume of Kaspa. As you've seen, and the KF targeted and highlighted the likes of BitGet and Bybit, the exchange to be looking at. So BitGet and Bybit right now combined take up about 24% of the volume. That is just less than MEXC right now. But if those two exchanges combined take up a larger majority of it, and even Kraken gets higher volume as well, that could be the catalyst needed for the other tier 1 to jump involved. KRX going parabolic, new Kango. Yeah, I've heard a lot about KRX as well. And again, I saw your post cash change. Shout out to my man. Again, I think KRX is doing very, very well. I think potentially is a project that's being pushed by. I mean, it's got a decent amount of holders, so it's not doing too badly. But again, what I believe right now is that Kango's got a lot of whales involved. Hence why you got less than 3K holders, but the markup's higher than Nacho's, where Nacho's got 16,000 holders. So that's, for me, that's a whale meme, which is fine. The bag's pumping either way, but that's a whale meme. And then KRX again doing very well right now, incredibly well, but holders equally aren't the biggest. Again, it's a new project, so I'm not surprised by that much. But yeah, KRX right now is doing very well. I think it's hard for anyone to say new Kango, right? Kango's literally only been out for a month. But yeah, I think right now it has a good chance to make some significant gains if it continues in this fashion. And it gets some listings very soon as well, which I believe she said there are more coming, which is good to see, good to hear. Yeah, Kango's doing very, very well. Kaspa going back to 10 cents, sell it all. I mean, I want to... I'm pretty sure Frank's just trying about this point, but I want to highlight my personal belief with where it's at right now. This was definitely, where Kaspa saw a reversal, a bottom, if you will. Saw it again down here as well. I think, personally, that Kaspa will, worst case, not financial advice again, but worst case, I think Kaspa will correct down to here at 11.4 cents, being the start of November. Worst case, it'll correct back down to there. I think we're more likely to see it correct into this region here, this green zone here. And then again, we're nearing the end of November. I think we're still going to see an end. I think we're going to end November bullish. I wanted to believe it's going to end new all-time high. It's looking less and less likely now, which again, things can change quickly. We've seen how quickly Kaspa can jump. 35% in 2 days. It can jump quickly, but I think right now, unless something significant happens, we'll see Kaspa probably finish above this zone here, which will still mean it's bullish. It would just mean, less so. Right now it's up 30% since November. I think December's going to be a very big date following more building developments with Donald Trump again, seemingly taking office, soon after that. A lot of developments in that regard as well. Seemingly again by Binance, I guess gearing up. Binance and Kaspa, that would be the biggest catalyst imaginable. Take Kaspa much, much higher. I still stand strong my belief that we'll see Kaspa above 35 cents by the end of 2024, or at least reaching it by 2024, going into 2025. And if Binance comes through, then I think that's definitely possible as well. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. Kango's been manipulated more bullish on Nacho long term. And yeah, again, I do think there's an element of that again, because again, the holders comparison is proof of that. Significant less holders, like almost 6-7 times less holders than Nacho, yet the price is higher. So it's definitely been manipulated one way or the other. So I agree with that much. But either way, it's doing well, so don't knock it, right? Kabusu is the next OG dog. If you miss Doge or Shiba, check it out on Kaspa. Have a quick look at it. Here it is. Oh yeah, I have heard about this. Yeah, I mean, right now, holders are good. They've got a good amount of holders, good to see, but yeah, it's just lacking the adoption right now. Bitconomy is good, but it just needs more listings, right? A lot of these other memes need more listings. I think I did see a post about a lot of these KRX20 tokens are dying right now. Which, I mean, right now, I would tend to agree. A lot of them are struggling and dying out right now. But again, it's memes, right? There's always going to be the same thing with memes. Memes do struggle. Memes need a cult and a community and a lot of CTO, community takeover, which right now, Kango is definitely getting community takeover. Look at that. Nacho's is fallen off, but either way, Nacho's still got a cult like behind it because it's being Nacho's cat, so Shy's cat. So again, Nacho I think will stand the test of time and still do very, very well. Nacho, Kango, and Conan. I do like Bully and Fant as well. I've heard a bit about Fant, and yeah, I've heard a lot about Bully in regard to people shilling it. They could do well. I do think they could do well. Again, we'll have to wait and see. Today I'll drop to 13 cents, just watch. Maybe it does. I'll be surprised if it drops that aggressively, but maybe it does. Again, 13 cents would bring it down on the daily time frame down. Yeah, you know what? I disagree. Because that would be in a crash. Unless something significant, like unless we see something really, really disastrous happen with Kaspa today, I don't see Kaspa crashing 14% on the daily. I don't. It could happen, but I'm very skeptical about that much. I think it might correct down that far over the next few days or so, yeah. But not on the day, not in just one day. I'd be surprised. Unless there's a whale listening to this right now wants to prove me wrong, which by all means go for it. I mean, I'll buy that dip happily. Kabusu is literally the Kaspa Doge and the name of Shiba Inu. Yeah, again, it's a good combination of the both. It needs delisting and adoption right now, though. I mean, yeah, what you try to do as an investor is up to you completely. Me personally, I don't leverage trade Kaspa. I do, trade memes. I don't really leverage trade any other project in this space. I literally just trade memes and that's it. Other than I just invest in other projects in my long-term holdings. Some are going to be just a cycle, like XRP will probably be just a cycle. Sui will just a cycle. Kaspa for me will be cycles to come. And Zara's packet again trolling Kimberly. Leave her alone, man. You're not late. It's less than 50 million market cap. I mean, yeah, again, you're completely right, Rika. I think Kango will potentially be a $1 billion market cap. So again, I'm much I'm late to that really early pump. Like, I'm late. I could have got in, this early here. Again, if it's $1 billion market cap, that's at least a 20x from here. So still got a lot of time, right? How about Koba? I think Koba equally is not too bad. But it's just, again, Koba's not got as much adoption as it needs. I want to see at least 1K. At least 1K. It's a psychological thing, right? Not even got 1K yet. If it gets 1K, I'll be more happy about it. Still okay right now. It's got XT Bitconomy. I think we need some more listings again. There are going to be some that definitely stand the test of time and do really, really well. But right now, the top, top 8, and arguably Rex as well, because it's got a good rally behind it. I think the top 8 are the ones I'm like, yeah, these will definitely do well in the cycle, and will stand the test of time. Other ones could just come as like a very surprise, do very well sort of thing. Like Koba may do very well, supposedly Kiki, maybe also Kabosu, whatever it is, how you pronounce it. But yeah, there's some I think could do very, very well. But right now, my conviction, from what I don't hold any yet, full disclosure, but I do plan to get into them soon. I keep saying that, but I will. Is these top 8 right now, and again, KRX are making a good name for itself. So big up to those who hold KRX right now. Kaspa is excellent, but it's taking too long to scale up. Crypto is fast. By the time it scales up, there could be another competition. That is also potentially true, Kimberly. I do agree with that sentiment. But one thing I do, one reason why I'm not too worried is, again, going back to the FUD regarding Kaspa pumping too early and doing this in the bear cycle when everything else was down. Let's say the top of crypto is at Q1 2025, so March, April, May time. Smart contracts come out around that summer. So when everything starts correcting and the Bitcoin dominance falls off, you might actually start seeing Kaspa go on its own little rally because smart contracts come out and you'll see KRI launching projects with Kaspa. So we could see Kaspa actually come down but then also go back up again. Again, we'll have to wait and see. It's tough to say. If you're holding Kaspa in a cycle, then yeah, with what's happening right now, I'm sure your whole emotions are all over the place, which is understandable. But if you're holding Kaspa long term, like I am, I'm not worried about this. I just try my best to educate those in regard to what's happening right now, and hoping that I can try and build your conviction back up if you're feeling a little bit stressed about Kaspa's price action. Letting you know that it probably will go down more, but at the same time, if you're holding it long term, like again, 10 odd years or so, even longer than that, then this correction behavior is nothing compared to where it's going to be in the future, which again could be in 10 years, at least $10, if not higher. Netscape and Explorer beat Chrome to markets by years. Yeah, Sui and Solana are making bank. Are there any VCs here to back Kaspa? I mean, yeah, Sui and Solana right now are doing incredible. Sui, I have made money on Sui as well. I made a 2x at least on it. I've got in around, almost 2x. I got in around 1.8, 1.86, I think, around here. So I'm equally doing quite well with Sui. Didn't sell my Kaspa for Sui because, I believe more in Kaspa, but either way, I think Sui's going to go high with VC backing. Even Solana, again, Solana's had an incredible run, making a new all-time high, I think, earlier today, actually. Earlier today, yeah, but all new ones myself. Again, Solana's doing incredible, and they'll probably go much, much higher from here as well, especially with Solana ETFs due to be coming with SEC chairman Gary Gensler being kicked out. So again, we can see these sort of developments happening soon enough. VC backing would be big. I know some KRC20 memes are getting VC backing in due time. I think Somps should be getting one, although Somps is not really doing anything right now. Somps has fallen off the map radar almost completely. Actually, Somps has completely fallen off. Like, it actually completely died. So that so-called VC backing, maybe the VC completely sold tokens, I don't know, but Somps was meant to be one that was doing quite well. And I saw Somps make a post about VC backing, and it's actually just gone to zero. It's actually just completely died. So Somps is gone now. I think Goad has some form of VC backing, I believe, coming soon enough. I think Goad's community is a little bit stronger. I mean, he's got 6.6k holders, so a lot more. We'll have to wait and see, of course. But I mean, yeah, I think with what is to come with KRI and stuff like that, Kaspa will get the adoption and liquidity, what capital it needs to keep pumping. But again, it's just these are the adoption developments first off. I mean, these sort of events that Kaspa's doing time and time again will help as well. Kaspa's going to make our faces cry, laugh now or cry later. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Put money into Kaspa, smart. I mean, I personally believe you're better off diversifying. Again, it's just a precautionary thing. I think Kaspa's going to be a very strong investment in the long term. So if you're holding long term, I think you'll be okay. Personally, not financial advice though. But me again, I'm bullish on Kaspa. It's my biggest holding, but I didn't go all in on it. I diversified because again, I think there are other ways to make money in this space. So I'm not saying it's a dumb move, but I think it always better off diversifying. Personally, again. And I talk with delay session. If you're doing these streams, we're doing these daily. Leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. Because again, we're doing these daily. And again, if you want to know about crypto and other market sentiment, check out my free Discord server in the chat description, also on my homepage as well. KRX going to be big. Going to be a great buy on the big dip, but not right now. I mean, yeah, I think KRX right now is proving itself to be quite big. We'll probably see a correction quite soon afterwards, because again, it's going parabolic right now. Probably see a correction, and then it might go back up again on another leg up. We'll have to wait and see. The best move of your life: wait now and hold. I agree. I do agree. Yeah, here, so many accounts disappearing. Yeah, again, some disappear completely now. A lot of these other ones that have been, again, they're memes. The only reason why memes stay alive is due to CTO, community takeover, cult-like incentive, and community backing. Like, it's the community behind it, right? You've got no community behind the project. It's not enough belief behind the project. It will fall off. Somps, as much as it was doing seemingly quite a lot, Somps had a VC come to it as well. There's no belief in the project. It's collapsed now. Again, it may be because CAF5 being rebranded, I don't know, but either way, it looks like it's fallen off now. It's gone. You need a VC. There was no belief in Somps. There was belief in other ones like, again, Dog K, more importantly, Bird, Conan, Goad, Kaspa, Kaspi, Nacho. These ones have a lot of belief behind them. That's why, again, they will hopefully do very, very well. But because the only potential cause for concern is that you've got other memes that could do quite well and make you maybe some quick gains quickly, like maybe Fant, maybe Cobra, Popcat, Kiki, so on and so forth. Kaspa's community is not big enough yet. It's not Solanus, where you can have all projects doing quite well and going up and down sort of thing. Kaspa's a much smaller project, therefore there's only so many memes that can get the liquidity needed to do well. A lot of these memes may miss the Kaspa pump, potentially. But I have to wait and see once more, because it's too early to call any of this right now. Kaspa will eventually move. I'm messing around. Yeah, I'm sure you were, Mick Kimberly, but I do need to address it either way. This stream's been pretty much a emotional deterrent stream. Explaining what's coming to Kaspa soon enough. Binance again gearing up seemingly, but also why I understand some people are just trolling, which is completely fine. I do appreciate the trolling time again. It was quite a lot today, so I thought, okay, maybe someone being serious, so I'll try and at least manage, if you will, the emotional belief right now in Kaspa not doing well. Which again, I'm not saying it's gonna go to a $10 like some people are saying in the cycle. I think that's quite excessive, but I think it can reach $2 in the cycle at the very least. Even though it's not doing much right now, that seems excessive. I do see Binance listing Kaspa soon enough. There's enough belief in that happening right now that we'll see it soon enough, and that for me is enough to say that Kaspa will reach $2. We'll have 10 BPS as well. We'll have a lot more. Yeah, thank you very much, Dita, for smashing the like, and everyone else who in the stream. Please press the like button. Helps it more than you know. I don't know how quick is so chill. Half chat would be banned if it was me. You know what, man? You know what? I can tell you what it is. It's having a younger brother. I have a younger brother, and that guy got on my nerves for the longest time. For my whole childhood, jarring. I mean, he's just jarring. Growing up with him was jarring, but obviously now we're calm, we're chill, as you do tend to do with your siblings when you get older. And I've learned, but he's developed a very quirky personality where he just takes the piss all the time, and as a result, therefore, I'd like to believe I can manage people's emotions quite well. But anyways, that's just me personally again. I mean, yeah, I just try to, because I understand the mindset. I'm in my first cycle as well. Last cycle, as much as I actually I did quite well last cycle making money. I went through the whole ordeal of going into projects I shouldn't have gone into, or went in too high and I lost money, and it's frustrating. I needed a voice of reason, so that's what I'm trying to be, a voice of reason to help people at least have their conviction, bring it back, or more so help devise their own trading strategies, give them some form of understanding. That's also why I made a free Discord server, to give people a way to talk to people about other stuff as well. I mean, people obviously are mainly Kaspa maxes in there. So if you end up following Kaspa in that chat, you probably end up getting grilled alive a little bit. It's happened recently. But there's nothing more about talking about other projects. Again, trying to find ways to make money in this space. Kaspa's the best one as an investment in my personal belief, but making money is what we're all about. This channel gives me hope every day. We are all party together very soon. I believe so as well, Ulika. We're going to do very, very well, I'm sure. Bitcoin is now at $99,100, almost 200 now, almost 100k. I mean, 100k on stream would be insane. We have now passed the hour mark, so I might hold on for another 5 minutes as Bitcoin seems to be trying to push for 100k. That would be insane. So I'm going to see if I can hold up a little bit. That would be a massive, massive deal, I'm sure. Although we do have this post here, which will lead me to maybe be a bit surprised, because again, Jim Cramer is now saying all I can tell you is own Bitcoin. That's the winner. Jim Cramer is the anti-market man. Whatever he says does not happen. So if he's bullish on crypto, honestly, low key, again, this is just me kind of joking around now, but this could be a sell signal. Bitcoin goes to 100k and it just completely just reverses, goes back down. Jim Cramer being bullish on crypto, that is not a good thing. Every time he's bullish on crypto, it goes down, and same thing vice versa. When he's bearish on crypto, it goes up. So yeah, this guy is the ultimate cheater, paper hander. Difference is I don't care what Jim Cramer says, because again, he's for me, he's not like Gary Gensler, where he's an idiot. Like, I don't like Gary Gensler, he's just a troll. But either way, he's saying, get Bitcoin. If Bitcoin gets 100k, it'd be incredible. We'll have to see, of course. There's a lot coming for crypto. All in all, we've seen developments going up higher and higher. Charles Schwab again, wishing he bought into crypto earlier. People are going to say the very same thing about Kaspa in due time. I have not bought Kaspa, now I feel silly. I'm sure you're going to see the very same thing. I believe that. It's just a matter of when, not if, when Kaspa takes off. Koba is bullish. The founder has belief in his own project and he has backed his own project. He paid for his own listings, bullish on the founder. I mean, that's again, you want to hear the founders getting involved, which again, seemingly Nacho is not doing right now, which I'm quite ashamed by. We're not ashamed by, I'm quite upset by. We should Nacho do a little bit more, because I think Nacho again has the chance to be the biggest KRC20 project, but right now Kango's taking that spot quite convincingly right now. Again, 6 million volume, $43.5 million market cap. That should therefore mean tier 1 coming soon. No, at 40 million. So we should see that coming soon. I mean, I'll check Kango's page. I doubt we've got a listing from Kango just now, but yeah, we're not seeing anything just yet. We've got that announcement here, 40 million. So that should now mean soon enough we could get a tier 1. But we'll have to wait and see. Kango again is doing really, really well. So I'm bullish on Kango right now, truth be told. And if Koba's again doing the right things as well, Koba could also be quite big. If it's taking the initiative, we have to see again if the community it needs the adoption. And the elicit adoption is what it needs. Koba. Yeah, I mean again, it's just lack of adoption and attention right now. Like right now, the memes are struggling because I think right now a lot of people who are in the memes they're candle chasing. So right now, Kango's where all that. So we're seeing a lot of people, I'm sure, like leaving these memes to go into Kango, and I feel like all the projects at. I think again, Connor might be, I know, a bit disappointed, I'm sure, but I think it's going to do well in the cycle as well. Again, it's got the holders there, and it's got the volume. Even though the market cap's down, the volume still is very, very high. It's the second highest, I believe. Yeah, so it's still not dying by any means. Kaspi will be massive with a real story. Yeah, I mean, again, Kaspi, the three-legged cat, I've seen a lot about it. I do like Kaspi as well. I think it'd be equally a very, very big one. I don't know if it's going to break that, Currently holding, hoping it stays low so I can sell some of my XRP around $50 for more cheap Kaspa. Yeah, I agree. I actually exchanged some of my XRP for C, and I plan to exchange more of it when it reaches like $3 into Kaspa, most definitely. Because yeah, it's doing well right now, and I think Kaspa again, has better ROI than most other projects in this space right now. It's just again struggling for the meantime. Picked up ADA as my main bag last cycle. This time I split even between XRP and Kaspa. Yeah, I mean that was actually one of my first two holdings in this cycle as well. It was Kaspa and XRP. Like after last cycle, I sold everything else and I built myself back up. It was XRP and Kaspa. And XRP I put a little bit in, just left it. Kaspa I kept building up more and more, and then I looked at other projects as well that I'm holding as well. Sui, Tau, Vulcan Forge, and so on and so forth. Could Kaspa have a late pump in 2026? Good question, Alyssa. I'm not saying it's not impossible, because once more, by summer 2025, you'll have smart contracts and therefore KRI getting involved with Kaspa. There's a chance you'll probably see a corrective behaviour of Kaspa following the bull cycle, but then also pumping a little bit earlier due to the fact that you'll have more developments coming out. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'll probably talk about that more in the months to come, where we get closer to the time and start devising more exit strategies, if you will. But I think, it's not improbable. I think it's a possibility of such. It depends on where the top for Bitcoin is going to be and crypto, because again, it's hard to judge where that's going to be with institutional adoption. Yeah, Jim Cramer, do the opposite of that man. He is the biggest paper hand, biggest G2 in this space. He's going to be the reason why Bitcoin dumps. I'll tell you now. Potentially, yeah. It might also be take some time, but I still think, again, we've got higher highs for Kaspa coming soon. Again, with Wall Street getting more involved, equally very, very bullish. Nacho is trying to get Bybit. Should happen soon. Yeah, Bybit again, seemingly. Well, Bybit's a huge exchange. Apparently not a tier 1. I don't know why we don't say that, because again, it's number 2. But again, Bybit's huge, so I would love to see Bybit and Nacho. That would be, again, if Nacho gets listings, because Kango's surging because it had 10 or so listings or more than that in the span of a month. In the span of a month, it had look at that. Kango in a span of 32 days has all these listings, and I'm sure not all of them are even updated yet. It's probably got more than this. Nacho, in its life cycle of much, much longer, like 3 months almost, maybe something like that, that's all it's got. It needs more listings. That's why the adoption for Nacho is struggling. Nacho is doing a lot too. It's just Nacho wants to go on a tier 2 exchange like Bybit or Gate, not mess around with tier 3s, except for WeX is coming soon. I mean, yeah, Nacho. I'm not bearish on Nacho. I'm still bullish on Nacho. I still have a lot of belief in it. It's just right now the belief is going to Kango in the community, because Kango's got a lot coming for it. But I think Nacho's still going to do well this cycle. Gate and Bybit are both very expensive to list on, so it's not easy to get that next one. Yeah, I'm sure. Hi, new prediction targets for Kaspa next year. It's not financial advice, of course. Make sure you do your own research and devise your own trading strategies. For me, my price predictions, targets, if you will, for me, bearish case scenario for Kaspa is $2. Average price where I believe it should be reaching to is 4 to 5, which means $100 billion market cap. And then bullish would be 7 and moon boy would be 10. And those are depending on multiple factors. Again, multiple tier 1 listings. We have Binance seemingly eager, Crackers down here. We'll see the likes of OKX cycle, I'm sure. Coinbase, I don't know when, but that should happen again soon enough. You got Upbit, that's not really tier 1, but Upbit exchange time not listed yet. You got Gemini, Crypto.com, so on and so forth. You got 10bps coming Q1 2025. Got smart contracts coming out summer 2025. KRI getting more projects as well. And yeah, those are the, and then also Grayscale and Zodia. So therefore, Kaspa ETF and ETP is coming soon enough as well. So I think in due time, those developments will come out this cycle. Some maybe next cycle, but this cycle, and that will help Kaspa push price up higher and higher. So again, 2 bearish, 4, 5 average, 7 bullish, and 10 is moon. Anything above 10 is moon boy. Can Coinbase list Kaspa before the bull run ends? Potentially, although Coinbase notoriously have always been very late to listing projects, always very late. They normally end up listing a project, peak of the bull cycle. They did it with, I think, Cardano last cycle as well. But either way, I think it's possible, but I'm more so looking towards the likes of Binance first. Coinbase is going to be like probably the last one to list Kaspa, truth be told. I'll say quality over quantity. Those T3 exchanges like Bitconomy, CoinStore, and all this crap is meh. It's much better to get on and get. I agree. I completely agree. But again, if you look at Kango, not all exchanges are that bad. Like Ascend is a decent exchange. Ascend is a very, very decent one, I think. Mexi, they've got Mexi again. That's huge. XT, that's got a lot of volume there as well. And CoinX. These two, again, they're important. I do agree the likes of Gate and Bybit would be much, much bigger. So I'm definitely agree those would be bigger ones. But either way, it's the belief right now. What people in the meme community want to see, they want to see listings. And as much as I believe quality over quantity, I agree with that much as well. The community believes listings is a good thing. So the community might prefer to see 20 listings for type exchanges than just seeing 2 decent ones. But again, I still believe in these projects, so I'm not by any means against them. Natural, I believe in. Kaspa, I believe in. DogK, Kaspa Ghost. I have a lot of belief in Kaspa Ghost, and right now it's down quite a lot, so I'm going to probably skip it up very, very quickly. Goad, Conan, Bert, KRX is doing incredible right now. I expect a leg down soon because yeah, it's just doing numbers right now. And then Kango, of course, is doing crazy as well. Thanks for your answer, you Paul Scott. I mean, yeah, I get asked a lot, but that's fine, my man. Again, I'm here to, I guess, try and give my voice of reasoning in there, and that's fine. Again, don't want anyone to feel disheartened from answering questions in the stream, or even again, if you want to know more about Kaspa and other crypto projects and even economic factors that could help you devise trading strategies, check out my free Discord server in the chat description, also on my YouTube homepage. And again, don't be disheartened for answering questions. People might be a little bit opinionated, if you will, at times, but remember, everyone here is on the same side. Everyone here wants to make money, so you know, try and be respectful whenever you're talking to people, and don't be afraid to ask questions, because that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. Everyone else is here for as well, to try and help where we can. Whereas you can, you know, joke about and also have you can. Again, people are going to be emotional, be upset about stuff. That's fine, but you know, I just say try and do it in reason, right, in moderation, because people again have their own beliefs, and you don't want to put them down. Also, you don't want to sell them false hope as well, so I understand you believe I'm selling them false hope, but I don't think I am for where Kaspa's going to go. I think we've got higher highs incoming. And Bitcoin, again, is pushing towards the 100k, so hopefully see that before the end of the day. That'd be huge, huge news. But that being said, thank you very much for joining the stream once more. We've got 46 likes. Can we break that elusive 50 once again? I've been making 50 likes per stream for the past, I think, week or two now. It's been crazy. Let's keep that up, please. 4 more likes if you can. And yeah, if you join the streams again, leave a like, share with your friends, for more. And tomorrow hopefully be another good day. Well, Kaspa maybe not so, but a good day for crypto nonetheless. We'll see hopefully more developments again. Hopefully you'll see later today, Bitcoin break 100k. That'd be a huge, huge milestone. And that hopefully might be the catalyst to see Kaspa. Then hopefully, if Bitcoin starts correct, you might see Kaspa then hopefully reverse and start going up in value. We'll have to wait and see. But once more, again, Binance seemingly eager to list Kaspa. You've got Zero Fees mining pool. You've got futures contract. You've got interviews with them as well. Now you've got the Web3 wallets again. That's huge, huge news. So I'm sure we'll see Binance soon enough for Kaspa, hopefully by the end of this year. You know, you've got bigger institutions getting more and more involved. So, you know, Wall Street getting involved with Kaspa, that's big news. Marathon have been building that allocation of Kaspa more and more. And the 22 million Kaspa last quarter. More higher highs to come for Kaspa. The adoption again is not faltering. It's still going up. And potentially this wallet here and this wallet here are Binance wallets. We'll have to wait and see though. If you're patient, you'll be rewarded. Kaspa, the best project available right now. If it takes time and you can't wait, but otherwise you will as well. But you will get not buying more and more. Again, I agree with that much. Like, I'm making money off other projects right now, and I'm trying to suck that profit into Kaspa as much as I can because I want to make as much as possible. And I think Kaspa's a really good project. Personally, again, not financial advice. But you can do that also with memes as well. Again, KRC20 memes or even Solana memes. I've done it the same as well. I've made a decent amount of money from memes. I made I think 20-30x already in the month of trading memes. Nothing crazy, but you know, I'm making more and I'm putting that into Kaspa when I can. I don't believe in the chart. I don't believe in chart, bro. I mean, yeah, I don't believe in just purely charts either. I think charts. I mean, you got to look at charts to understand. My TA helps me devise zones, if you will. So right now, if I look at TA, I can determine right now that this is a zone, a level of support. This is a zone of support. Right? I can determine that based on, you know, if you zoom in a little bit more, we can see that Kaspa's always seemed to have corrected or rebounded or somewhere around this region. So for me, this is a zone of support. So that's why Kaspa is not breaking below this just yet. So that's what TA uses me for, to help devise zones. But for the market, for where the price of the project's going to go, that determines that takes into account the actual real developments. That helps devise where the price is going to go. But that's just me personally again. Quickly in the house, KRC20 will be lit. Which one do you think gets cracking for listing first? Right now, I'm going to probably say Kango. Because Kango again confirmed 40 mil market cap will be a tier 1 exchange listing coming through. They confirmed that here. This posted in my Discord server, so go check it out for yourself. And we're now at 44 mil. So I think Kango will get a tier 1 first, probably Kraken first. Otherwise it'll be Nacho. Well, those two, definitely. But that being said, again, thank you all for watching. 52 likes, big up to the community, love you all. And I'll see you all same time tomorrow.